Hello, today we have lesson 5, uncountables, plural for quantities and number agreement. Let's start with uncountable and countable nouns. Nouns can be countable or uncountable. Countable nouns can be counted, for example, an apple, 2 apples, 3 apples, etc. While uncountable nouns cannot be counted, for example, air, rice, water, sugar, tea, oil, etc. When you learn a new noun, you should check if it is countable or uncountable and note how it is used in a sentence. Let's start with countable nouns. For positive sentences, we can use a or an for singular nouns or some for plurals. There is a man at the door. Man, it is a countable noun. I have some friends in New York. Friends are also countable. But if I don't know the exact number, I can say some friends. For negatives, we can use a, an for singular nouns or any for plurals. So I can say I don't have a dog, and I can say there aren't any seats. لا يوجد هناك أي مقاعد. Also, we can note that countable nouns have actually a singular form and a plural form. The plural form, we can get it by adding the plural s for these nouns. Plural s is added according to specific rules mentioned in your book, and you have studied them earlier. Let's move now for uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are the nouns that cannot be counted, as we said earlier, such as bread, rice, coffee, information, money, advice, luggage, furniture. We use some with uncountable nouns in positive sentences and any with negatives. There is some milk in the fridge. There isn't any coffee. A little is used with affirmative statements and questions. A little is used with affirmative statements and questions, which include uncountable nouns. George needs a little information. Does he need a little information? Much is used with negative statements and questions. We don't have much money, but we have a lot of fun. Do you have much homework? Verbs with uncountable nouns are singular forms. Pronouns used to substitute uncountable nouns are also singular forms. For example, advice is cheap, but experience is dear. Opportunity knocks but once. Virtue is its own reward. My furniture is worn out. I need to replace it. You can notice that the verb agreement with the uncountable nouns is always in the singular form. We need to pay attention for this note. It's very important. Some nouns can be used as both countable or uncountable, according to their meaning, usually with a difference in their meaning, as we said. For example, iron, it can be used as a countable noun when it means the device we use in order to smooth clothes, while iron means it is uncountable when it means the metal used in factories and in cars. And the following nouns are the same as in glass, time, paper, according to the meaning. All these words and their meanings are mentioned in your book. You can check them and see the difference between them while they are countable or uncountable. Some words are far away from being countable or uncountable. They have specific forms. For example, foreign and plural forms. A few nouns of Greek are taken from Greek or Latin. They have also their plural forms from Greek and Latin languages, as for analysis, crisis, phenomena, basis, datum, stimulus. All these have their plural forms, and the singular and plural forms are taken from the Greek or the Latin language. Other common nouns from Latin are borrowed, but they have both a singular form and a plural form from the Latin language, or a regular plural form by adding s, as in formula, formulae, formulas. So we have two forms of plural. We need to pay attention for that. As well, we have words that do not have a special form of plural, such as deer, fish, and sheep. We cannot make a plural form out of these words. So when we talk about them, we can say 2 deer, 3 fish, 4 sheep. We need to mention the quantity. As for the word serious and means, they look and sound like plural forms, but they are also used as singulars. So we can say a series of operations, and we can say a means of transportation. Also, we have plural only words. These words are always plural, and we do not use them in singular forms, as in scissors, trousers, pants, pajamas, etc. Also, we have the words clothes and people. These words do not have a singular form. They mean plural, and they are used as plurals. So we need to pay attention for them as well. We move for reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are words ending in self or selves that are used when the subject and the object of a sentence are the same. For example, I believe in myself. So, when the subject and the object are the same, we use reflexive pronouns. You can take a look at the following table and pay attention for using these reflexive pronouns. That's all we have for our lesson today. Thank you very much for listening.